and talk about the baits and lures that I make, and give you some description of them and what their applications can be used for, what type of sets, what animals. I know it's hard when you're buying lures, when you can't pick them up and smell them and see them, and you're trying to do it over online or through a catalog, something of that sort. So hopefully this will maybe kind of help y'all some, just a little bit. Before we get too far into this, the one thing I would like to say is that absolutely none of my baits and lures will ever have petroleum jelly or Vaseline or super gel or some of those other things that you see in lures and baits today. If I tell you that mine is an oil base, I promise you it's an oil base. If I tell you that it will soak into whatever you put it on, then I promise you it will soak into whatever you put it on. If I tell you that my baits and lures will withstand the test of time, you know, they won't go flat over a year's time, they won't lose their odor while you're using them, then you can take it to the bank that they will not go flat over a year's time, and that they will not lose their odor while you're using them. If you ever have a problem with one of my baits and lures, please contact me. We'll figure out the problem. We'll make it right, whatever we have to do to make sure that you're satisfied and happy with my products. With that being said, let's jump right into this. I'm going to start off with my canine stuff and work towards the beaver stuff, water stuff, and then on into the baits. So stay hooked with me. First one I want to start off with is my Wolfer's Supreme number 1. This is a skunk meat based lure. Works very well on fox, coyotes, cats. Will catch coon, will catch possums. I don't know of a bait or a lure out there that won't. Guys that make that claim, that's just what it is. It's a claim. Very sweet smell. It's not loud skunk. It's very sweet, very mild. Can be used at a dirt hole, can be used at a flat type set, specifically more of a grab and die. They want to bite and pull on it. So make sure when you're using this, if you're using a T-bone or you're actually using a grab and pull steak, a grub steak, make sure that you have it anchored down good so they can't just pick it up and run off with it. Very, very good predator lure. Next we start off with Wolfer's Supreme number 2, which is the same formula as Wolfer's Supreme number 1, just a different base. It's a bobcat meat base. Again, works very well in a dirt hole or in a flat type set, specifically a grab and die type set, or a staked hide, something of that sort. Again, very, very good predator lure. Next we come up with my Fox River Call number 1. Fox River Call number 1 is a rodent-based call type lure. You can use it down a dirt hole, you can use it in a flat set, you can use it above and behind the set if you would like to get a little further call with it. It does have some skunk to it. It's not loud rank with skunk, but it does have some to it. Very good predator lure, catch fox, coyotes, bobcats, coon, possum, skunks, that kind of stuff. Next we have my Fox River Call number 2, which is a gland-based call type lure. Deadly on red fox. Very good on coyotes, very good on bobcats, really sweet, really mild. I don't have a lot of stuff that's loud rank. My belief is, and the animals have shown me this through the testing of this, of my baits and lures, that if you're on location and if you're making a natural looking set, you don't have to have loud rank, guys. Sweet mild will catch way more than loud rank. Now, if you're up in say clear up in the top part of Canada or up into Alaska, then you might need something with a little more skunk to it. But down here in the bottom part of Canada and the lower 48s, you don't need loud rank. Sweet mild will catch just as much. This lure is very good on red fox. It's very good on coyotes. It's really good on cats, coons, skunks, possums. Don't be afraid to use this one. Fox River Call number 2. It's a gland-based lure. Next one we have here is Lobo Call. Lobo Call is a food-based call type lure as well. Just a hint of skunk, not very much at all, really. It's a food base that they dearly love. They just don't get a lot of, especially here in the Midwest. Really, really good on coyotes. Really good on coyotes. We'll pick up the occasional red fox, pick up your bobcats, coons, skunks, possums. Lobo Call. Next we come to a coyote Landlord gray Bandit. This coyote lure formula was passed on to me from Larry Gene Pate in Idalou, Texas. I purchased his formulas a year ago or two. Makes some wonderful, wonderful products. Gray Bandit really shines on the rim of a dirt hole or the backing of a flat set. Really good at a urine post type set. Pick up the red fox with it. You can pick up the coyotes. You can pick up the cats. Even though it is coyote-based or coyote gland-based lure, you can still pick up those other predators. Don't buy into that malarkey that coyote gland lure will only catch coyotes. That's bullshit. Just plain and simple, utter, complete bullshit. Don't be afraid to use a coyote gland lure on your other species. Next we have Montana Red. Another lure formula from Larry Gene Pate. It's a red fox gland lure. Really shines again on the rim of a dirt hole or at your backing on a flat set or a urine post type set. Again, we'll catch coyotes just the same as it catches red fox. We'll catch bobcats just the same as it catches coyotes. Don't be afraid. Don't buy into that. Next, we'll start into our Bobcat formulas. We start off with Larry Gene Pate's High Plains Mesa. Bobcat gland base lure. Has some calling agents with it. Very, very good on bobcats. We'll also pick up the occasional shy coyote, and we'll pick up gray fox as well. The next we have is my Blackfoot. Blackfoot again is a food-based call type lure for bobcats. We'll pick up mountain lions. We'll pick up gray fox. We'll pick up red fox. We'll pick up coyotes as well. Blackfoot is one that I'm pretty proud of. Next we have my Cat Call. Cat Call is a complete opposite of everybody else's Bobcat Call type lure. This has absolutely no skunk in it. It's a gland-based lure, or Bobcat gland-based with calling agents. Complete end of the other spectrum as far as a call lure. We'll sure enough reach out and grab their attention. We'll pick up gray fox. We'll pick up coyotes as well. Especially if you've got a coyote that's a little bit shy of maybe what you've been doing or what you've been using, you can use Cat Call to pick him up. Next, we'll go into our long distance call lure, Death Valley. This is brand new for this year. Death Valley is an oil base that will soak into anything you put it on in warmer weather. If I'm going to say anything above 40 degrees, it will soak into what you put it on or in. A lot of skunk. Underneath the skunk, though, you get a really nice sweet musk smell. You can use just a little bit of it down the dirt hole early in the season. Later in the season, use a lot of it. Early in the season, I would use it up on a branch or a weed above and behind the set a little bit more back there to get it out on the air currents to draw that animal into that set. Death Valley, really good call type or long distance call lure. And then we have our Wolfer's Choice. And Wolfer's Choice is basically a coyote lure only. It's a food-based lure, super good in dirt holes, excellent on grab and die type sets. They really want to bite and pull at this. Works really well out west on M44s, cyanide guns. It's a beaver liver base lure. They really like to pull and bite on this. Wolfer's Choice. Next one we come to is it was designed as a water lure, but it's really shined on everything with fur on the nose. Longliner's Pal. Longliner's Pal is a cultured fish egg base lure that will catch anything from coyotes to black bears, otters, mink, coon, fox, bobcats, you name it. If it's got fur on the nose on it, Longliner's Pal will catch it. You can use this any type of set you want to use it in, whether it's a dirt hole for predators, a grab and die type set, a pocket, a slap and go with the water. However you want to use Longliner's Pal, you can use it, and it's going to catch fur for you. Another one here that is really shined on just about everything is Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights is just different. Let's just leave it at that. It's just different. It's sweet, mild, will catch anything and everything. I've got a lot of customers that buy this every year, year after year from me. Have excellent results with it on coyotes. They have excellent results on bobcats. It's super down along the water for mink and otter and coon. It will take the occasional beaver for you. It wasn't designed for that, but it will do it. Aces and Eights is a really, really good lure for just anything you want to use it on. Now we'll jump on down here into our water end of things. First one we come to is my Bat Rastard. It's a muskrat lure that is a complete opposite of any muskrat lure you might have smelled. It's not your average cherry oil or apple oil or something of that sort. Bat Rastard has glands in it. It has food calling agents in it. It's put up in a sticky base that's really sweet. Rats just go crazy for this stuff. If you're going to be a rat trapper and you're going to take a lot of rats, get yourself some Bat Rastard. We'll go on into the coon stuff. The Raccoon Lure is, this one is from Larry Jean Pate. This is Red Diamond number 1. Honey-based lure with a really sweet end note to it, like anise. Really fine raccoon lure. You can use it in a pocket set down along the water. You can use it in your dog proofs. You can use it in the back of a box or a bucket with 220 conibears bears or 160s, whatever, 155s, whatever might be legal in your state. Will sure enough pick up raccoon for you. The next one is our Red Diamond number 2. Is same formula as number 1, only with a different end note. It's got more of a spearmint-y type end note to it. Again, you can use it down along the water. You can use it up on dry ground. However you choose to use it, Red Diamond will pick up those raccoons for you. It's Red Diamond number 2. Now into the beaver stuff. Start off with my Swamp Master. Swamp Master is a heavy caster base lure. Using it at a caster mound set. Works really well. It's got an oil base to it that will actually leave a sheen on the water and will drift down with the current and with the wind and stay against the bank and kind of wash up on the bank, so the beaver follows that scent trail back to your set. For a lot of years, a lot of my fur check was based on catching beaver. So I really feel like I probably got better beaver lures out there than anybody else on the market. I'm not bragging, I'm not complaining, it's just stating a fact. Swamp Master, sure enough, catch you a lot of beaver. Then we go into our my Chips beaver lure. It's caster based with an enrager ingredient added to it that will just flat piss a beaver off right now. Use it at a caster mount set, and I'm telling you, if there's beaver around, Chips is going to fire him up, and you're going to catch beaver. Then we go into my Cypress Breaks. The Cypress Breaks is another one that could really be up here with Aces and Eights and Longliners Pal. It will literally catch anything and everything. Really good on beaver. We'll catch otter. We'll catch mink. We'll catch raccoon. We'll catch bobcats, coyotes, red fox. But it was designed as a beaver lure, so that's what I'm selling it as. But don't be afraid to use it at some of your dry ground sets too for predators. Cypress Breaks. The other one that's coming out this year, I haven't got it bottled up yet. It's still in the aging process, is Iowa Silver. Iowa Silver is direct takeoff from my old original Iowa Gold. If any of you, some of you older customers of mine that may have used Iowa Gold in the past, we have found an ingredient that is comparable to the one that I lost, so I couldn't make Iowa Gold anymore. So we come up with Iowa Silver. Very good curiosity type lure for beaver. It's caster based, but it's also a curiosity type lure. If you've got one that's a little bit waspy, that's giving you some fits that you have to take out of a colony, it's the last one or two left, you can go in there with Iowa Silver and clean that colony up. So be looking for it. We just, like I said, it's still in the aging process. I don't have it bottled up yet. So that's pretty much our lure line up there. The baits, Raccoon Bait Ringer is a fish-based bait that you can use in a pocket set or use it as a slap and go set. We'll take raccoon, we'll take otter, we'll take mink. You can use it in dog proofs, you can use it in the back of boxes or cubbies or buckets, something of that sort. A very good raccoon bait. The other raccoon bait that I have is Little Ornery. It's a fruit-based, really sweet, loud, sweet type of bait. The raccoon want to eat. To my knowledge, it's not attractive to house cats of any way, shape, or form. It's just a very good bait. The predator baits that I offer, first one is a formula from Larry Jean Pate. That is Texas Canyon Breaks. Very loud, very rank bait. Can be used in a dirt hole, can also be smeared on a grab and die. It's not anything that they're gonna, not anything that's gonna shy them away, I'll put it that way. And if you're using it above ground on a grab and die type set, a little goes a long ways. If you're using it down in a dirt hole, use up to a tablespoon of it, it's not gonna hurt anything. The other one, one of the other predator baits that I have from Larry Jean Pate is Texas Peg Leg. Again, very loud bait. Again, if you use it above ground on a grab and die type set, a little goes a long ways. Down in the dirt hole, you can use up to a tablespoon, not going to hurt a thing. The other predator bait that's my formula that I make is Predator Buster. It's a sweet, mild type bait. It's You can use it, grab and die. You can use it down in a dirt hole. You can't overuse it. You can't overdo it with Predator Buster. You can't use too much of it. Very sweet, very mild type of bait. With all that being said, guys, that pretty well wraps up our lineup of our 2022-2023 lineup for our baits and lures. You can look us up on Facebook. Send us a request to be added to my Billingsley brand lure page group, and we'll sure enough add you. You can reach me at phone number 319-217-0655. If if you call, if for some reason I don't answer right away, just leave me a voicemail. I'll get back with you just as soon as I can. But generally, if you call me, I'll be right there and answer. With that being said, I appreciate y'all's time in watching this, and we hope we can serve you through this 2022-23 season. Thank you.